If you're remotely into your watches, you would agree with me when I say every watch collection deserves a vintage styled Casio. They're versatile, reliable, affordable, and they just look cool. Casios have been crowd favorites among the watch enthusiast community for a while now, but they're also that rare type of watch that gets regular praise from non-watch nerds. So with that being said, let's take a look at 3 of our favorite vintage Casios available on watchdepot.com.au. Let's kick it off with the gold tone Casio A100 WEG 9A. These A100 models are really cool looking, and I think this gold one is beautiful. Did you know that the very first Casio to feature a resin case, the F100, is the inspiration for this watch? The F100 has an interesting story. Being released in 1977, it was the pioneer for resin case watches, but was only produced for 2 years before being discontinued in 79. What makes the F100 so popular though is its appearance in the cult classic Ridley Scott film Alien, where Ellen Ripley wore 2 of these on the one strap. The only F100 I could find on eBay is listed for over 1,000 Australian dollars. So if you like this style, then these A100s are probably your best bet. The stainless steel band on this one is something of note, with these flat, simple links that are really shiny. I actually love the look of these. I would definitely wear this watch myself. All 3 of the watches featured in this video are going to include a battery-powered quartz movement, offering militant accuracy and lasting anywhere from 3 to 7 years. And of course, all 3 watches include the classic Casio features like daily alarms, timers, and 12 or 24-hour time formats. Alright, let's keep it moving. The next watch I want to focus on is this round case model here, the A171 WE1A. This one feels a little more modern compared to the previous watch, however it's still a part of the vintage lineup. Case diameter on this piece is a modest 37.7mm, so perfect for smaller wrists. Loving the round case design on this one, I think it looks great. It's a bit different for a digital Casio, but I think it works well. Another thing I'm liking about this watch is the small additions of color into the dial in all these little bits of colored text. For an otherwise monotone watch, it is very nice to have just a dash of color in a little bit of red, yellow, and blue. I've already mentioned the great accuracy, but I think it's something we should talk about here. You'll find quartz movements to be much more accurate compared to a mechanical movement, which makes these Casios fantastic everyday watches. And for the price, you really cannot beat them. Now for my third and final favorite vintage Casio, I present to you the A158 WA1. How can you not like this watch? It is simply amazing. Everything from the rectangular case shape, the dimensions, the retro styling notes found on the dial, it all looks perfect. I know this sounds like I'm fanboying here a little bit, but that's because this watch has a special place in my heart. It's the first watch I ever owned, and I love it. This model and all of these Casio watches are really practical, and this one is probably the most practical out of all 3. It's light enough to wear all day at only 46 grams. It's quite stylish and would go with just about any outfit. And of course, it'll keep ticking over without the need to charge the movement via solar or kinetic energy. Casio state you'll get about 7 years of battery life out of these. Honestly, a god tier watch. If you don't own one, you should. That being said, you could definitely own all 3 of these. They will have their own place in a collection, and you wouldn't be breaking the bank either to buy these. But which one is your favorite? Are you a fan of the gold A100? Or do you prefer one of these steel looking models? Let me know in the comments down below. Make sure to like the video if you liked it, and subscribe for more watch content. Thank you for watching, and I'll catch you in the next one.